Today we have a 2005 Porsche Cayenne S. It has a massive coolant leak. For you that don't know that, underneath the intake manifold there is a couple plastic pipes. They love to leak and we're gonna upgrade them to metal pipes today. While we're there, the customer wants the starter replaced too, since it's buried underneath the intake manifold. So let's go. The main one that is leaking is underneath here that connects the water pump behind the cylinder head. Those are going to come out real easy. This one, the big one, the main one, we're going to have to break it in order to pull it out, and then it's going to be replaced by an upgraded metal one. So it comes in two pieces for easy installation. Otherwise, to replace that, that's an engine out job. Luckily, with the new design, we don't have to do that. This is one of my favorite tools. When a coolant hose gets stuck, you just go in and you just work it out, and it makes it so much easier to come out. So. There it is. Tiny thermostat. This whole thing is your thermostat. It's built in it. Crazy design. Like I mentioned earlier, the only way to do this one without dropping the engine is to break this pipe. Big boys. The instruction says to pretty much destroy this one. And I follow instructions. So the hardest part is going to be taking the old pipe out, completely out, because it's pretty much corroded in there. And then after we clean everything up, we have to pull the starter out. Just like that. You got to love these pliers. We bought these for tie rods when they freeze, but I mean we've been using them for everything. I mean once they grab, they grab. They're made by Nipix. Really good pliers. And just like that, the starter is out. I'm gonna get my wire brush and some Scotch Brite later on, clean this whole area, put the starter back on, and then put the new pipe in. And let's put the new starter on. So I always like to use dilated grease if I can take it back from John, because he always takes it. I don't know why, but
Oh, I take it.
yeah, I know. So this is really good. Helps the O-rings slide easy so they don't cut. Put a little bit right here. Don't be cheap, be generous. Because if you cut an O-ring and then you don't know, then you're in big trouble. That one is not going anywhere. So let's not forget this. Otherwise the car will not start. Even though this one's still soft, make sure you put a new one in there. This one is very, very flat. So, new O-ring in there. So these gaskets do not come with the kit, so you got to make sure you order those separate. So, again, we have to break those and then clean the corrosion out. So, wow. I have to chisel those out. So. Much better. I talked to Tyler, And turns out in Lebanon they use water with dye and make it look like antifreeze.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Does it get like that cold over there? Or no, not really.
It's same as here.
Really?
Ish. People don't give a fuck. I mean, once you buy it, you own it.
That's true. It's not their problem anymore.
So I tried putting in the new pipes. They are having a hard time going in. So I'm gonna assemble them outside with the thermostat and then put them in as one piece. So no big deal. Just take this one back out for 1 second. Luckily all the gaskets they still new. So so far it's looking good. And there you go. There was no way this one would have went in the way it was earlier. So got to come out. So the new kit came in with the new brackets. They're identical pretty much. The only thing that it's missing is this metal bushings. This one didn't have them, so I'm gonna leave this one to the side and then use the old bracket because it's perfectly fine. And like I said, it has the bushings right here. So that's approximately where it needs to be. Right on. Everything is done. Everything is torqued. Everything is tightened. Coolant is in, so I'm gonna go upstairs, grab the pressure tester, pressurize it, let it sit for like 10 minutes under pressure, make sure everything is good, and then clean where the intake goes, replace the intake manifold gaskets, and then put the intake back, and that's it. Try not to forget those. Never done it in the past, but we're only humans. Man, just so an hour later, under pressure, it did not drop, not even a pound. So this, I would say, is a job well done. To be quite honest, I kind of enjoy doing this, even though this one is not a BMW, but yeah, it wasn't bad at all. hopefully it will start because the battery is pretty weak on this. So now I'm gonna hand it off to Ben. He's gonna remove the driver's seat, replace the battery for customer request, and do an oil change on it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go help John. He's about to drop a big ass engine from that Mercedes GL.